Liverpool trained today at the AXA Training Centre in Kirkby ahead of kicking off their Premier League campaign this Saturday against Fulham at Craven Cottage in the early kick-off. Alisson returned to full first-team training ahead of this Saturday's match, following a couple of weeks on the sidelines after suffering a slight abdominal injury during the Reds' pre-season tour in Southeast Asia. The Brazilian number one looked in fine shape as he completed the full training session and will claim his spot between the sticks for the Reds this Saturday. Though the positive news of Alisson's return is undoubtedly the highlight of the session, a long list of absentees follows. After signing a new long-term contract under improved terms earlier this week, Diogo Jota was still absent from training as he remains out with a hamstring injury, so it looks like he won't be involved at Fulham. Ibrahima Konate was also missing from training following his withdrawal from the pitch during the friendly with Strasbourg. At the time, Jurgen Klopp assured it didn't look too concerning. However, this will mean Joel Matip is almost certain to start at centre-back in Liverpool's Premier League opener against the Cottagers. After missing out on the Community Shield and Strasbourg matches, Curtis Jones is once again out of action, with the boss saying they're awaiting further test results on the extent of the Scouse midfielder's injury. It seems the midfield are already running very thin this season, with Naby Keita also missing from today's session, with the midfielder missing the weekend's fixtures through illness, which he presumably hasn't recovered from yet. A major absentee from the goalkeeper's training session was Craven Cottage. The Irish international's future remains unclear at the club, with Jurgen Klopp claiming the Carabao Cup winner remains injured, whilst Irish national team coach Stephen Kenny claims that Kelleher had no such injury problems during the most recent international fixtures. The final first-team absentee in this long list is Kostas Tsimikas, who picked up a knock prior to the Salzburg match from which he is yet to recover. With a reduced number of players in training, it's seen the first-team squad ramping up preparations for this Saturday's clash at Fulham, with the addition of the impressive Stefan Bajcetic and Sepp van der Berg remaining part of the session, likely due to their pre-season form, though numbers were needed to be made up. Calvin Ramsey was another absentee as he continues to fight back from injury, with the young Scot yet to make an appearance for the Reds, whilst Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will be sidelined for the majority of the season with a long-term hamstring injury.